Are you the one that carves the turkey at Thanksgiving? Well, just go with me for a second. Imagine what an amazing carving job you could do this year if you only had the Sam the Cooking Guy 8-inch carving knife and fork set. You can go right now to shop.stcg.com and get this and all our other knives and cast iron pans and our BFF and our thirst trap towels. You can build your own bundle and get up to 25% off site-wide. Holy crap! You won't be sorry. Shop STCG, that's me, .com. Well, we felt like it was time for a slightly different turkey this year. We're gonna spatchcock because that's important. We're gonna dry brine because that's important. Wait to see what else happens with it because this will be majestic. We're showing you a turkey today that could be your new favorite turkey. Right, boys?
Right.
They don't know. They've not had this before. I can get them to say right to almost anything. All it takes is me raising my voice. I'm looking handsome today. Right, boys?
Right.
See? But here's the point. We love turkey in this house. We've deep fried, we've smoked, and we've oven roasted. And it's my personal opinion, you can't beat a roasted turkey coming out of the oven. The house smells fantastic.
We've air fried.
And we've air fried. Thank you, young man in the back.
That big one.
The big one, we air fried. Remember we did 3 turkeys all at once and it started raining when we got to the deep fryer one. Oh my God, it's starting to rain. Where's that mesh lid? Where's the mesh lid? Here it is. Oh, I got an idea. Here, wait, watch this. Okay, ready? If you want to find that, just go search turkeys and everything we've done with turkey will come up. But that's not important right now. What is important is what we're doing with this. We're all but guaranteeing you turkey success this year. And whether you put the things on the turkey that we're going to put on, if you follow the technique, you are going to be can you hear the noise next door? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, middle of November, and the kids are having a great time in the pool. Remember, Astro used to live there. We just had to contend with his little barking. Now we got kids. And you can't get mad because they're kids. This is what they're supposed to do. Max apparently has become such an old man. He goes, well, how long are they going to be in the pool? I mean, what do they do? Just stand there all day? I go, yes, that's what they do. We never had a pool, but when we went to the Wolfensons, Max would get in the pool and he wouldn't get his ass out. Kids stay in the pool. Right, boys?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm telling you, if you only follow the technique, you're going to be guaranteed success. What is that technique? Here's what it is. We're spatchcocking the turkey. We're taking the backbone out. And why do I do that? To flatten out the turkey, level the turkey playing field. It cooks faster. It cooks evenly. Imagine when you cook a football-shaped turkey like this. The breasts are on top. The heat's up here. The legs and the thighs are underneath. So how does everything cook at the same time? It doesn't make sense. So we take this and we go like that. It cooks evenly, it cooks faster, you get better, crispier skin all the way around. We're gonna dry brine it. You've heard of brining? Put a turkey in a salt, sugar, herb solution, 24, 48 hours, makes it more juicy, makes it more tender. We do the new school version, that's dry brining, no more water, no more buckets, no more big bags. I'll show you that. Then we're going to inject it with the butter stuff we're gonna make. Then we're gonna do a Cajun or rub over top of the whole thing. Then we're gonna roast it and it's gonna come with fantastic. I feel like I've spent an hour of this video already just telling you what we're gonna do, but I want you to know. So sit back, relax. We're gonna start by spatchcocking. This could be the most important step to turkey success. Second to brining and not it up in the oven. Okay, so there's 3 things. Here we go. Okay, little paper towel just to give us a little base so the turkey doesn't slide around. Now our turkey, and it looks like this. That's a 12-pounder. I'm going to tell you right now, a couple 12-pounders will be better turkey than one 25-pounder. Because a 25-pounder is going to be an older turkey, young and tender. That's what we want, like Chansey. Oh, that was creepy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
God.
This is, you know what I mean?
Jesus.
The breast of the turkey here, the legs. You can see why cooking it this way is not the ideal way. But we're not dealing with this part. We want to flip it over. We want back here. Here we go. This is the backbone. This is what we want to remove right along here. And while I'm here, let me just get rid of this. This little extra flap of skin, goodbye. I don't want that. So here's the goal. The goal is to get this out as nicely as possible. I'm going to use a good pair of scissors. You're not going to do it with a knife knife. You could take a knife and just score along here to give yourself a guide, but I don't think it's necessary. I generally just grab my scissors and start from here and start, oh boy, now the dog's involved. Oh boy, we got the whole family going, the dog's involved. It's gonna be a fun video today. Oh boy. Do we have a name for that dog, anybody?
Yeah, Cole.
They're new. What'd you say, Chance?
Its name is Cole.
Is it?
We heard them, yeah.
Oh, well, I like Max's
we
name better.
heard them yell, Cole, no! And so we thought, is that a dog or a kid?
Look, I will admit that this is not everybody's cup of tea, so I can tell you, you can buy them already spatchcocked. You can ask a butcher to do it, but get a good pair of scissors and man or woman up and do it yourself, right? You got the backbone here, we're just doing this. And there's gonna be snapping and crunching along the way. That's okay. So take your time, crunch away like that. We're gonna go all the way up one side, come back down the other, and we'll carry on. Okay, one side, and we turn, we get the other. And when you're done, this is what you get. It's the backbone. We're gonna save this because in another video, we're showing you how to make the best gravy out of this. Now we're gonna take a knife, just make a little cut here, down the middle, to help open the guy up. Now we flip him over. We can get rid of the paper towel. You've seen them do chest compressions in the movies on people. That's what we want. Spread the guy out so he's mostly flat. Take your hands right here and listen for the noise when I push down. That's what you want. Now look at what you have. Now you have a turkey that sits relatively flat. The thighs and the legs are about the same level as the breast. Now this is all going to cook evenly. Step one, spatchcocking is over. Now we want to dry brine it, and that will go like this. Sorry if this is offensive to some people, but this is Turkey 101, it's important. Quick dry right here, great. For dry brining, we want to use a tablespoon of salt for every 3 to 4 pounds of turkey. We have 12 pounds here, so that's 4 tablespoons-ish. So we take a little bit on the inside. And by the way, kosher salt. We're not using table salt here because it's extra salty. It's not what we want. Now, let's get a rack and flip this whole guy back over like this. Excellent. Now we come back with our salt. Under the wings, on the breasts, on the legs. Open this guy up, a little knee bend. Yep, the dog's definitely named Cole. Go inside, Cole, thank you. Poor guy, the dog's just trying to play and
Cole got in trouble.
Cole did get in trouble. Okay, so you see what we've done here? Perfect. So here's what's gonna happen. The salt sitting on top of the skin will pull out some moisture and then the moisture gets sucked back in. Therefore, seasoning the turkey down inside of it, under the skin level, but making it more juicy and tender. It's the right thing to do. Because this is now gonna sit in my fridge though for 24 to 36 hours, I can't use this. I did one yesterday. So let me take this guy, put him inside in my fridge uncovered. Just leave him like that. I'll grab the other one and then we carry on. And after 24 hours, here's what our guy looks like, the one I did yesterday. Look, it's a bit janky. You can see it's starting to dry out in parts, but that's okay. That's what you want. That's what helps get crispier skin, which everybody wants. So before we can do anything with it, we need to make a little rub. So let's do that. We're going 2 tablespoons each of the following. Smoked paprika, 1, 2. Garlic powder, 1, 2. Onion powder, oregano, thyme, 1, 2. Black pepper, there we go. And last but not least, some cayenne. Of course, if you hate spice, don't use the cayenne. No, I take that back. Use the cayenne. You won't notice it. All right, this will mix. We're gonna use about 2/3 of this in an herb butter, and I'll take 1/3 out that will go into my injection. And I'm just gonna put it right in this little pot. Great, here we go. Okay, off to the side with this. We add now 1½ sticks of butter. Now this we will mix. Let's work all that seasoning into the butter. Fantastic. Set this aside. Okay, we got a burner, got our little pot. Why did I use this one? It just doesn't want to fit. I'll hold it. And about a stick of butter. There's almost a half and another half. And then we'll throw in chicken broth, juice of about a half a lemon. Great and excellent. We want this to go to liquid. This will be going in our injector. And when the butter's completely melted in, take it off the heat, give it a few minutes to cool. So our herb butter has cooled down and we're ready to inject. But if you try and inject like this, the injector nozzle will get clogged and you'll be screwed. Whereas my brother-in-law Brian would say, ooh-scrayed. We're just gonna give it a quick strain, little deli, little strainer, and in it goes. I think we're gonna be in good shape. Here's what we do. We have our injector here, and just like you see in the movies, In we go. We want 400 cc's of whatever you would call this. Deliciousness. Butter, broth. The herbs have done their work, and now we just inject. We'll start with the breasts. You just want to find some spots, put it in, under the skin, and squeeze. You see it plump up? I like that. And don't worry about what leaks out. It's okay. So do it again, this side. Massage a little bit, and you go. Beautiful. Carry on. We're going to do the breasts. We're going to do the thighs. Do a little bit of the leg. Max, Chance, play some music while I inject away. Nurse, I need 50 cc's of melted butter deliciousness. Stat. Now we're ready to rub, and here's what we do. We start on the inside, so flip them over. But this moisture here is not your friend. It's hard to get butter on something that's soaking wet. So, not that this side is that important, but we don't want to skip it. So you just want to dry this as best you can. Okay, you ready? Here's our butter and a little bit this side. You don't have to go crazy, just a little bit of flavoring on this side. We're saving most of the butter for the top side and under the skin. And we'll do that now. So flip your guy over, center him, get that paper towel back. One quick dry. Don't ignore under the armpits and stuff because you want this butter to stick. And now I want to get some of this butter under here. See my fingers coming through with the glove? But you have to be gentle because you really don't want to rip the skin. So if you can work your fingers around, and it helps that there's already a little butter on here to make my fingers a little smoother as I'm getting in here.
I might have to blur this.
No, it's fine. I feel like I'm giving it a pelvic exam. Ooh, boy. But you see what's happening. See here, Max, how far my hand is in? This is what we want. So we do this, we release a little bit on both sides. And again, I'm telling you, try not to bust the skin. You just want to go gently underneath because it will make a difference. It's going to be beautiful. Now, I can come in with some of this butter back where I was. If you go in and put a blob of it, you see it under there, right? You just massage it through. A little bit up top, big blob there, work it down. Like if you're squeamish about this, then give it to somebody else to do it. You don't have to do everything. We do want to share these jobs, don't we? So now, same thing on the thigh, a little loosening here. As long as you make a little bit of a pocket, you can get the butter in it like this and then spread it down. I'll get some on this side. Okay, I think you're getting the idea. And now, when you're comfortable having done that, now we butter the top. Et voila, beautiful and finito. Well, that's all we can do. Well, we can cook it, so we're going to. My oven is on at 425 degrees. This is gonna go in, and I'm telling you that a spatchcock turkey cooks in about half the time as a football turkey, which is fantastic. This guy is 12 and a half pounds, gonna take about an hour and a half. You gotta love that. It's not a 3-4 hour proposition, and it's gonna cook evenly and beautifully and perfectly. I put it in, you see it next. Maybe the boys will show you a shot while it's cooking, but when it comes out, gorgeousness will abound. It's a stupid line. I apologize for that. I forgot something.
What?
I always forget. I want to put some booze in it. Not in it, under it. So one of the benefits of using a rack is that it doesn't sit on the deck. It cooks more evenly. The heat and air get underneath it, which is great. But it also lets you...
The heat and air get underneath it.
The heat and air... Why is that a weird thing to say?
The heat never gets underneath it?
No, not evenly like this.
You said nair. That's what I was
I didn't say
pointing out.
nair.
You said nair, and nair gets underneath it.
No, I didn't say nair. There's no nair. Do you even know what nair is?
Yeah, I remember nair.
Okay, but look, back to this. The other reason I like this is because you can take some booze. I'm using vermouth. Could be white wine, probably whiskey be more appropriate here. But I don't have any right now, so I'm going with vermouth. White wine would work, almost anything. Here's the deal, a little liquid in here is just gonna help create just a little bit more steam, help perfume a little bit, help keep it a little bit more moist. And if it evaporates in the end when you pull it out, no big deal, it will do its work in the beginning. Okay, back we go, 425. See you when it's done. And after about an hour and a half, our spatchcock Cajun rub butter, what is this? Our spatchcocked herb Cajun butter, Max.
Cajun turkey.
Thank you, our spatchcock Cajun turkey is done. Wow. Oh, mamma mia, the smell is glorious. And let's not forget, the hour and a half that this took to cook was about half of what it would be had it been a football. Well, let's do this. Let's take our friend off, shall we? So we can deal with him or her. Wow. Excuse me, I'll spin my guy around. I think it's prettier that way. So think of this. You bring out the turkey, looking and smelling like this. And then you go to carve it, and you bring out your Sam the Cooking Guy 8-inch carving set, knife and fork. I mean, come on, it's a combination made in spatchcock turkey heaven. So what do we want? We want a leg, a thigh, a breast. I know what Max wants. I like this. Just see, okay. I'm not even gonna use a knife now, I'm just gonna pull gently. That, ladies and gentlemen, is all the proof you need to show what's going on here. So let me move my buddy. I got all this juice happening everywhere. Gosh. Come in, straight down, wait for the crack. Now, look at this. Dude. This. Okay. Dark meat, crispy skin. Let's have this bite, shall we? This is the way turkey should be. This is the way Thanksgiving should be. Juicy, tender, with that Cajun back note that has cayenne in it, but it is not spicy. It's just there. It's just gorgeous. Oh, everything just working together beautifully. And wait for the drips. Hello? Why is that happening? Because it's cooked the right way and because we injected the kid. God, happy Thanksgiving to us. You're not going to want to miss the best mashed potatoes and the best gravy video coming up. Remember that backbone? We're going to use it. Okay, everybody, get on it. You've learned some things here today. Put them into use. You're going to have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Look how dark it got. It's fall. We got to start earlier. Okay, so we had to show this. We took it inside and we all started to eat it. And I should have shown you the breast because it's kind of insane the way this is juicing out. So let me first just get this leg thigh off again. Just, again, I mean, God. But just right here, watch this. Here's what happened. I mean, do you see this? Look at, and yes, we rubbed it with butter. Yes, we injected it with butter. But I'm telling you, it's just kind of insane what's happening. Look at, like,
I mean, everybody's always bitching about turkey being dry. So
look
just cover it in butter.
Look at.
Inject it with butter.
Look at. Come on. All right, go away now.